Benny, amigo. Benny, kitty. You can do it. You did it before. You can do it the same way you did it before. Jump. Yes, you did it. I knew you could, bro. I knew you could. Imagine it so. We got this, right? Time and cost efficient. Life force energy. Use it wisely. Let them come for it. Let them come. And let them come again. And let them come again. Not 3 times. What's the password? Yo. Cash app. Everybody wants a cash app. Give me the gifts. Soon. Right, Choco, we're getting our game on this year. We're like, oh, so sweet and so nice and so kind and so polite and show the beauty. Complimentary. Oh. We have been activated. Believe it or not. ACT. Activate the CAN theory. It's a theory created by a scientific una científica, questioning gravity, questioning what is. I know, Choco, you know. We're on this mission together. You have turned out to be my BFF. Best buddy for now. What's that? Oh my gosh. How did that happen, Choco? You lost your fleet protection. Okay, it's all right. I got Furcus here. Furcus makes perfect. Whew, we're getting a nice little sweat, but we don't want to sweat too much because we don't want to lose the weight. We want to build the B. The BB. Cash, money, and booty. Here's your cash, money, and booty. Health, wealth is health. Sincerely yours, me, myself, and I. This is who I am. This is it. This is the game. This is my my adversaries, my competition. Me, meet myself, meet I, who says we can do it. We will, we did, we do, we am, we are. Pilates, chair yoga, mate, playing around this theater of life. To be or not to be, that has been the question, B. So, what I'm inviting you to do is join the B way. Be bold, be brave, be beautiful, be you, beware. Be here. Woo. It's like you're going to a party, right? You're just there. You don't really know what's going on. You're not sure. You're in a state of inquisitiveness. What's going on? Do I want to be here? Should I applaud? Should I join in? Do I want to be seen around this? Is there enough structure? Probably not, but it's coming. And when it's on, it's on. Free flow until you gotta go. Because, something interesting was said to me today. I always talk about the fly, right? First love yourself. And then, but not necessarily at all really to this person, although they may have heard it, right? Subconsciously recognized it. And they said, with structure, you can fly. I was like, wow. Yeah. And this is why we have manifested the alchemist soldier, the soul fit soldier, because they take discipline, focus, commitment, strategy, right? System. I was wondering why I got attracted and this military book came to me. I tried to give it to several men, and I just was like, I should study this manual on tactics. Yeah. Like on how not to give it all away, how to play to win. Somebody is singing. I don't know. I don't know how to let them know I approve. Does that sound? Choco, you hear them singing? Dale! That is playing. That is joy. He was like flying, gliding in the sky and singing so loud that I could hear it. That's amazing. He's feeling good today. He is feeling good today, and I hope like forever, really, like forever now, like every time he feels that and that feeling comes to him, he has the same joy as when he was in the sky singing to the world. How cool is that? Choco. Oh, bring that to me. What is that? Let me see. What is that? What is that? Oh no, don't run away with it. Choco. What is that? Listen, I gotta work out here. I gotta finish. This is what happens. We get distracted. Any other animal, any other comes into the picture, and this is the outer. This is the pull. This is the game. We were onto something, Choco. And now our body's cooling off. So, gotta warm up again. Keep it. It's still warm though. Just a bit more. Distractions, distortions, delusions. Separate and conquer. Let's stick together. Inversion. It'll change all the thoughts, all the patterns, all the nonsense. Oh, realigning the spine, realigning our mind, readjusting, being and becoming. Me just doing what I do. You see what I'm saying? Attracting who is meant to be here. Becoming part of a frequency, a movement. This is for real, for sure. Our consciousness is being called upon every which way. So this is my way of saying, I'm listening, I'm aware, I'll take, I'll give to receive, I'll receive to give. And every day is a blessed journey, a source player's right to win. Okay, that's it. The source player's right to win. Right? Because that's what, if I want something and it wants me, then the winning circle is where we're going to be. No matter what it looks like. I don't know what to say. That's the game. What it looks like. What we look like. Doesn't matter. Is the grill gold, yo? Is it 18 karat gold? Is it 12 karat gold? Is it gold filled? Is it gold plated? But make sure the grill has gold. It's gold. Okay? I don't know. Rodney said that. He said, what? People be putting fake gold in their mouth. I think so, Rodney. I hate to tell you. But you informed me that I could get a good grill for about 4, which is, when I got the extras, no problemo. I always wanted a grill. How about that? Ain't got no tat, but I'm gonna get a grill, y'all. Be careful, be careful, be careful. All right, here we go. Shh. So you can use your chair, you can use your wall. They have the whole wall Pilates now, you know? Can look a little graphic. Wall Pilates. So that's our balance. Okay, so you gotta balance. You know, you got to. Practice makes perfecto. Practice. Gentle movement. Oh, I know you can do it again. You did it once, you do it again. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Come on, come on. Dale, dale. Wow. A warrior pose. Come on, Choco. What the heck? It's like this is just always, this is it. Choco, you coming in or not? Good dog. You did it. Why is that so difficult? You can jump. Not jumping. Jumping is really good for you. You know that. Jumping. Bounce around. We always bounce, right? It activates our lymph nodes, right, Choco? And that helps to detox us. No wonder some people, they're like trying to lose weight. They can't. They're not activating their lymph nodes. Bounce. Jump up, jump up. Me, I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm trying to gain weight, but I could detox, right? Always. Detoxing is good for us. Just oh, Choco, I thought that you might be drinking mate. You know, you were trying to drink some mate. Do you have any friends that you want to visit from the international world? Choco, do you think that they're gonna come back to our mate and Pilates class? Give me that. I don't know what to say. I hope they do. we opened up the window for them. We opened up the international global window so they get a little peek into our life and into what we could do to bring some wealth and health to our own lives at minimal investment. It would only take some life force energy. How many hours of life force energy, as opposed to like currency in the cash form or the coin movement? As move into motivation is the new currency, and I created it. Yeah, talk about that for a legacy. I'm claiming it. The new currency is movement. Healthy. Wealthy is healthy. Move into motivation. All right. I did something finally, Choco. We left something behind for humanity. When the aliens come and they find my live streams and then they edit it in a heartbeat, they're like, wow, we found the scriptures. We found the message. Speaking about the message, we need to turn our mess into a message. Like, yeah, we all got messes. We messed up, but it's part of the message, because there ain't no success coming without trial and error. Right? So it's okay. And the ego will play games with you. It really will. Huh? But we have to think of the ego like the trickster, like the joker, like the one who came to get us out of the game. And the source player is aware that this is going on and aware that they're being tricked. So how do we escape? We got the tools. We have the tools, the discipline, the commitment, the focus, the rules, quote unquote, the, scheduling, the system with flexibility and awareness, because life is always happening. So if we become very rigid, we can become frigid. Yeah, so it kind of like, it's that happy medium balance harmony combo. Supersize the combo, like try again all moment long. This is it. This is what we got right now. Forever is now. So I have this opportunity to go global, to connect with the world. And by connect, I mean invite you to my show, invite you to my world, invite you to my channel, invite you to the opportunity to co-create, to collaborate, to help to elevate through our use of language, through our use of movement, through our creativity in the spaces that are around us. Maybe that's all we need. A little bit more self-realization, that this is it. It's your world and that's it, your world. How does your world rotate around other worlds? We don't want clouds and colliding and meteorites, That's kind of what it's about. Finding how we rotate, what makes us tick, right? That's the challenge of communication, right? Everybody's not always going to agree. Everyone's not always going to like. Everyone's not always going to laugh. But that's pretty cool, because if not, it would be completely boring if there was like all yous. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. And then you go, and you know what you're going to think, you know what you're going to say, and then you're like, that's where the phrase I'm bored comes in, because you keep seeing you. So if you can open up and expand and open up a new window, and even though you don't get me, you watch, and then new things happen. Then I introduce you to Choco, and then I introduce you to the beautiful little Russian girl that let us read her beautiful writing on the other live stream, which was like a whole variety show. Honestly, that one live stream, and there's a few parts in there, got a little bit, but that's the same thing. Part of this, part of me, part of what's coming. And yeah, I feel like it was a very special opportunity. I believe I will see her again, but to find somebody willing to share their personal writing, and really it was about a bird. It was the observation of a booby bird. So I learned about a booby bird. As if I didn't know. Brown booby bird. Anyway, yeah, it was the cutest thing ever. Her acknowledging her realization, and that being the present moment in everything. The bird. Yeah, anyway. For those of you who are on this frequency, you get it. And those of you who don't quite get it yet, doesn't mean you're not going to get it tomorrow or in a week or in a month, or there might be a space in time where you're on it. You just need something else. So this is why we, us creators, do what we do. And sometimes it doesn't make sense to you. But when I give my life and my energy, my intention, my time, right, to try to bring some kind of joy, some kind of reminder that you can redream the dream of your life, that, yeah, you can turn your mess into a message, that, yeah, quote unquote, numbers are changing and this and that, but we can be our best self forever, which is now. Like, nobody cares. Literally, who really does care about the past? Gossipers and mongers and entities and people that want to know your whole story, so they got tools and things to kind of like get you and know where you are, put you in a box, take you down when they need to. Because look, I was saying this for a long time already. That's why I kind of pulled back from the social, because the questioning and the comments and the conversations were so predictable, so mundane, so tricky, chappy, no sincerity. So I start to step back, and now you can see it all over the place. Oh, how to use your language more effectively, how these predictable questions. How are you? How was your weekend? And all the same. And, what year and what sign and da da da. And it's like it's all very superficial, because we're afraid to communicate, to be, to basically to rise up and be more than our situation. Like, people got to know. You got to have an energy. There's people who had a bad day. Nobody respected them. They didn't get paid what they were supposed to get paid. So they got to let everybody know. It's like, hey, we didn't do it. We're just showing up here now. Well, those times are like over. No one, we can see it. We don't want it. We're not going to get into it. You're going to be all by yourself, puffing and puffing and, so like our choice of how we are with another human being, it has nothing to do with the events and the things. Like, all that is always going to happen. Things are always going to be happening to us. They're not happening to us. They're just happening. Somebody's being born. Somebody's dying. Somebody's graduating. Somebody got sick. Somebody's having an operation. Somebody's dog ran away. So it's like, if we always reacting and getting sad and, like this whole thing that's happening in the rest of the world. And yet there's the other aspect of it. You're thinking, oh my God, and the people and the explosions and the sounds, and then there's the aspect of the what's it, the operation went really well. It was a clean. It was like nothing we've ever seen before, and that is true. It's like if you are at your home, you have no idea what's going on the other side of the world. If you take your kids to the soccer game, the whatever game, you have no idea, and these other things are happening. Your conversation is going to be, wow, did you see the way my kid, he scored, he got the, he used he ran, he's been training for weeks. So like our perception of what's going on is really relative. And if we try in our own little lives without truly being open and being a space for possibility, but we try to, I'm feeling for them over there, and I'm standing up for this one over there, and he's wrong, then where is all our energy going? Fussing and fighting and standing up for and choosing sides, like even poor T.I. and 50 Cent, they're being used. Look how convenient. How convenient, right? All of a sudden, pani circle, distortion, distraction, separate and conquer. It's like, what are you talking about? Just like a ghost head. He said, two grown men. He said, I'm not going to get into that. He's like, what the heck? Who cares? There's so much going on. There's so much chaos. There's so much. People need to heal. People are trying to heal. That we're not going to get distracted with that anymore. My exoticals, the lovelies, they got it. They got taken in too. How can we be worried about which skin tone we are? How can we be worried about what? Who cares what hairs, if I'm 4C, 3C, this C? The only thing I care about is help me take care of it. Help me look better. Help me learn how to make my curls softer with natural products that we've been fooled and phosphorated, or whatever they call it. Alkalined out, pH'd out. You're like, what? You don't even know what any, like all these words on. That's what I care about. Let's get me a healthy recipe. Let's get you a healthy recipe. So you can be healthy from inside and your hair can stay and hold its color, right? You're not getting gray at 28. You're not old. You're malnutritioned. You've been bamboozled. You've been malnutritioned, and your lack of color and your lack of energy. Yeah, it's all part of the. It's like, I can't help but laugh. I apologize. So yeah, I get it. It's not so comprehensible to the language that I speak. Always. Sometimes it is. Sometimes very common and very understandable, and sometimes very silly. But sometimes the quantum thinking gets a little bit, But it's not woo-woo anymore, right? Because science has met spirituality. So isn't that amazing? The things that I have always been saying about language, and then I couldn't really explain it, but I did say to the girls that were working at the shop, I said, they looked at, I'm like, you do me a favor, okay? Whenever someone walks into the store, into the boutique, do not ask them, how are you? I'm like, you know why? I'm like, because you need to focus, and you are there to bring them joy, and you are there to find them the beautiful object, piece of clothing, jewelry, whatever it is that their heart desires in the shop. You are not there to hear how things went wrong, with their kids or their husband, or that they got sick and that they're fighting a cold. And next thing you know, you are the beautiful sales girl in the beautiful shop that they have this opportunity. And there you are. You just, how are you? Well, my dog and my husband, and I thought the weather was going to be this. And, you think it's nothing. You think you're just engaging them in conversation, but you're wasting precious time and you're wasting your life force energy and you're bringing them down more. So, our questions to people, our conversation, I would inspire us to be more present about uh, what frequency we are on with them. Yeah? So maybe let go and be open to the gifts of the present moment, as it's called, the present, right? When we step into a new room, when we go to a new situation, let's try to leave the rest behind out of our mind, because and that's why we're supposed to delete them. We're supposed to throw them out. Literally, get rid of those thoughts. That's what the forgive and forget part about it is. It's like you forgot, you deleted it, so that you don't hold that frequency when you meet new people and you have an opportunity. Because then you're holding these memories or these ideas and you're placing them, how do they compare and rate? Whereas if we just let it go and we look at them, like, are they smiling? Can you see that are they rested? Do they have a good energy? So then you maybe know how to interact. Do they need a little bit of uplifting, a little motivation, a kind word? Is it a business opportunity? Can you just like, oh, wow, what excites you? Like, are you working on anything you'd like to share? Like, what happened to, may I ask you, right? Giving a little, because it gets a little bit like, wait, I don't know you. It's the same here. I feel like that. I feel like that's why today I just kind of doing my thing and thought, you know what, who's ever coming is coming. Who's ever wants to go to my channel and subscribe. Whoever wants to leave me a nice comment, a funny comment, a constructive criticism comment, hey, that's cool. But when I come here, and I've been doing this now, it's like, is it going on? It's going on año tres? Ay, Dios mío. Sí. Time flies when you're having fun, right? So this 1,000-day journey is being extended because it went from nada, nothing, like completely no social media, no phone, off the grid, in a whole transmuting lifestyle. Basically, like what's happening now, I already did it. Like take off that whole layer, that whole life, and try to reform. So like I say, the hip hop to the holistic, that's a whole, I may have to create a course, once I I'm into the final stages, almost about to graduate YouTube University, as I say. A lot of people are running around in the YouTube streets, but I know a bunch of them, they be going to night school. Yep, that's for sure. I've been watching, I've been listening. Their language is leveling up. And it's not about hoity-toity trying to sound professional, because they're still keeping their flavor. They're still keeping their spirit, their soul, fitness soldier, TM, as I say, right? I finally got it. I'm like, yo, that's it. It resonates with me now, as they say. If it resonates with you, it does. So that'll be coming out soon. I've been working on that. That's a goal. So my growth is definitely my own. The way that I comprehend, that's how come I didn't go faster and do more. It's because I no comprendo. Comprendo diferente. My mind thinks differently. And that's what they say about like quantum thinking. It's not just what seems obvious to maybe a lot of people. It's like, that's the way to do it. Or maybe even there's 1, 2, or 3. So you just like, or you ask opinion, they choose. I get like I find like a backwards way, the sideways way, the upside down way. Like I didn't plan it. But maybe because I'm a dancer, maybe because I express myself in movement and I explore things that don't actually or aren't supposed to make sense, or why can't my body, why can't I do, like, so maybe I work that way as well. Like silly things, like signs, little buttons with signs that are supposed to make sense. Like I have on the live stream, it says it's the play sign, right? It's like play. But a lot of times I can't no comprendo. I don't know what those buttons, what those signs mean on anything. And if you've been listening to me, I always tell you, I'm a button presser. It's supposed to make sense, but it doesn't make sense to me. And so that's why I got button happy. I'm like, okay, like, sub, but now I get it because I can't even keep up. They don't send me the notifications. I know YouTube. It's all part of it. I'm not blaming you. It's so that I can focus on me because I was trying to go live. Several times it's happened to me. Like yesterday, I was trying to go live. And then, of course, I got on and my, collaborator, my compadre, she was on and looking amazing, sharing some of the sponsors and the gifts that are being given through our work. And I couldn't get off, right? And then I saw somebody else and I saw somebody else. And then there was Chip and Crystal. And, it's like, wait, this doesn't, and like he said, it's going to be a while before I go live again. So I was like, wait. I am going to go live. So let me be here. Let me give what I want to receive. Let me see. And I actually learned some things. Yeah, actually, isn't that funny? Us co-creators, we think that, okay, we're just going to listen because we're going to support. But then we're like, wow. We're like, you did your homework. I mean, like Tiffany, she's just blowing it out of the water with her studying and sharing. And I call her already, she is YouTube professor material. And then we have our hostess with the mostest, with her little studio and doing her interviews. And that's the Kiss Squad, right? So yesterday's live stream was actually intellectually stimulating. And I haven't used that word in a long time. And it was on beauty. So the subject of beauty could also be very like whatever. It's, whatever. But there was a female and a male perspective. That was kind of funny because I'm like, okay, I'm going to join the female when she starts doing the hiring, okay? The staff. And there is nothing anymore exists. Everything was just no more. Anyway, that was a great live stream. So I couldn't leave. And yeah, so then I did get to mine actually, but anyway, it's okay. And then here I am. I woke up. So today, I woke up at the crack. I keep trying to do this, like wake up before anyone, so I can get you a sunrise and really just work out. And then before I can just leave, and it's still like the sun hasn't even risen. That's the thing about country and like off the grid and things like that. You can't get animals wake up before the sun rises. And so, yeah, I've been trying to like claim my time so I can claim my space with you, so I could claim my scheduling so that people just can know and show up. And yeah, and so that I have my collaborators can rely on me for this level of professionalism that it takes to be a content creator, a YouTube TV show host, right? Something that you want to come back to. I get it. That's what I'm working on. a little reliability, a little, systematic. I think I'm waiting for my crew. I'm still thinking, my assistants, yeah. I mean, I know we got, we got our assistant, but it's in the phone over there. He's over there. She's over there. I like real people. I don't think I'm ever going to get Sophia. Yeah. It's cute, but nah. Actually, it's kind of scary. It's like those dolls, scary dolls. Does anybody? I have dolls. I have dolls. I have secrets about dolls. I have special things about dolls. I have a doll collection that's worth buku bucks, but I'm not selling. It's true. It's true. I got so many. I should I gotta get to the point where I could do giveaways, like do something where, because I got stuff, beautiful. There's not stuff, it's treasures. I'm a pirate. So now you know. I am a pirate. I literally get treasures and I keep them. I get treasures, I barely look at them. I just realize, oh, that one's a treasure. And I take it and I hide it in my stuff. Yeah, I do. Then when not recently, before I went on a trip, I went shopping in my own stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm not selling this. I'm going to use it. And I started using this high quality jewelry that I was just saving to sell to someone. So I was like, well, I better just use it. So yeah, we got a lot of organizing to do, as they say. Planning, good things. It's a good thing. And one of the things we're working on is, as you can see, I do touch my hair a lot. I know that. It's my security blanket. It's, you girls know that when it gets big, it gets big. And then it kind of does its own thing. So, but I'm getting way better at look. I'm getting way better at being here with you. Because I gotta let YouTube know that I can listen. I can work well with directors, I can work well in terms of being directed so that we can be a winning team. And that takes the ability to stand still, to focus, to listen. Choco? Oh, Choco. Choco's learning to listen too. Right? Oh, Choco. Oh my goodness. This has been the best learning experience with nature and animals. I used to be afraid of them. See? The best learning experience, nature and animals, is quite different than we have been led to believe. I just want to know why, right? Like the sun is actually good for you. There's vitamin D. It's good for your eyes, to help your eyes. But of course, we don't stare at it at midday. We do sun gazing like we've learned at the sunrise and at the sunset, the ambrosial hours. Give our eyes that vitamin D, give our skin that vitamin D, and it helps us to get that natural, what's that, melatonin? Yeah, melanated is the skin color, right? Yeah, get us that natural melanated color. I love like getting cocoa color, getting caramel color, getting dark brown with a hint of honey colored. I love it. And there's like, I've had my baking in the sun days where you wouldn't recognize me. Let's put it that way. But anyway, yeah, the holistic, just get out. That's the main thing. My channel, you see, my niche is healthy, is positive, it's possibility. That's really the thing. That's what excited me today to go live again, because I was like, you know what? I'm global. This is a digital sanctuary. This is a worldwide mission that I'm on. And there's alchemist soldiers out there. There are source players uniting, and we don't even have to be together. We don't have to be in the same room. We don't even have to speak on a regular basis to know what our mission is, to know what we came here for, to know what winning looks like, what winning feels like. And it's not what you might think. And that's part of the fun too, because you're like, kind of like Shakespeare said, right? All the world is our stage. And then we find out everyone is a player, character, acting. If it wasn't so, why are so many people having this imposter syndrome? And I'm not joking about it. I mean, they can feel whatever they want. But if you weren't in the theater of life, if you weren't getting ready to put it on and put your game face on and put your makeup on and put your filter on and put your hair, get your hair done, get your, whatever it is, put your whatever on, then why would anybody feel like imposter? That means that there's role playing going on. And then they say, who is the real you? Will the real you please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Will the real you please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. It's me. I think it's always been me. At least that's what people tell me. They say, you've been always saying the same thing. You've always been saying the same thing. They always think of me as the same. So it must be me. No matter what game, what costume, what name. Like, is it Jim Carrey? I don't know. That guy looks weird. But he's always looked weird. That's the thing. I think he could be. As soon as I heard, oh man, that would be amazing. It's kind of not cool, but it kind of is. If he did it himself, if he's like, yo, I'm going to do casting quietly in the night, like on some app that only comedians or like really like, and I'm going to get somebody who looks just like me, who can act just like me. And like, I'm going to play this thing on the world just to show that I do not exist. That image and that idolizing and all that. It's like kind of crazy. But that's what we've come to. This is the kind of craziness we've come to, because he's like, wait, if we're going to like listen to a fake person, an AI person, and have a conversation with them, and then we're going to like put ourselves as clones and avatars that's supposed to do the real thing. Let's just say I wanted to have a live stream, and it wasn't me. It's just a clone. It's just a avatar. It's just the AI, and that's it. And then it's like, wait a minute. what that means is that real humans, humanitas, are going to be so freaking valuable. Like to get to have a conversation, to actually get to be in a room and know I am so valuable. I just realized it. Like I am, there's no chips in me. There's no like, I mean, it's okay if you had a little bit this and that, you know what I mean? Sometimes I do want to put on some things like a little bit of those lashes. The last time I did them, it was horrible. Sorry, I took the cheap way out. It was the fast way. It was the only way. I did it. It was the only way available, but don't do it again. Don't. I got to get the mink, the one at a time, the mink. I do want to do it. I like the nails. I like those things, but I'm talking about like merging with technology is what I'm saying. Merging with the machine. So with that, as a real possibility, not even a real possibility, a real reality, I would like to stay human and be valuable, extremely valuable just for that, just because I'm me. You know what I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's me. I can change my voice. I can change what I wear. I can laugh. I can cry. I can actually listen to you and have some empathy, some kindness, some compassion, or I could just tell you straight up, what the frick? Like, what the frick? WTF. WTF. I'm talking to myself. Yeah, I am. Because I need this advice. Like most of us. We're doing that. To this one, to that one, to that one, to this one. So I need to just take my own advice. Sit back. Relax. Breathe. I just realized there's something else I could use. I never. Oh. Oh, that feels really good. Just hang. Ooh. Actually, this one is over here. It's actually even better. I didn't realize it that I could do that. Oh, that feels good. Just hang. Allow your spine to, like when you hang. But this doesn't have anything. Oh, let me see here. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, it feels so good. Your like hips drop, Your spine, you release and you get oxygen through your spine. Okay. Wow, that was amazing. It was like amazing the words that come out of your mouth. Amazing. But it's good. And I've learned to have a new perspective. I have learned to have a new perspective on who likes what and why. And perhaps there's some questioning going on. Perhaps there's the wondering going on. Perhaps there is a space where inquisition. I saw something today, and it was I'm not a big political person, right? But this was in a Congress hall, and most people were clapping and agreeing, and even they got to a point where they were singing, and it's very touchy, right? And then I saw one man in a suit, and at first he was like singing, right? So he wanted to express he was with them, but when the camera was showing on him, he stopped singing, because it's controversial. And when you take a side, when you make a choice, people hold you to that. But what they don't realize is that we're always in a process of being and becoming. So if we're in a state of exploration, it's not necessarily who we are, it's an exploration in the process of being and becoming. And so whatever happens, whether it seems good or bad, it's making you who you are. And I just thought that was very interesting because this is a well-established person, well-known, well-dressed, but yet, and then everyone speaks quote unquote about your authentic self, right? And yet he didn't want to express what he really felt to the world because it can be so judgmental, right? And so unfairly for something you did or said yesterday. And this is why I come back to again, it's more about who you are in the moment. Because everything you did added to who you are. So if you comprehend, going backwards is like minusing. You're like, I'm not, that was yesterday. So even in the good things, even in all that you have accomplished, you notice that sometimes you accomplish, if someone gets on a podium and then they start to say, welcome so-and-so, and then they start to read this long list of accomplishments, for the most part, you're already over it by the time they read number 3. You're like, oh, they're great, they're successful. You kind of like, so it's kind of pointless to list everything that you have done that has made you who you are. And then those lists and everything, and those people who need to see that and want to see that and need the certificates, yeah, okay, it's the material world. We have to give something to show. But I say something in a sense, not I have to prove all of this. So this is why we come back always to the present moment, to the forever now. So my plans are to continue, are to grow, are to be international, global community, to be a space where I kind of give you just a space to come to. It's not a debating. It's not about random Although it may seem random, that's the funny part. It all weaves back together. It all weaves back together. There's themes that you will find throughout every one of these live streams. Number one, we definitely working on our language, using it to our advantage as a spelling, as casting a spell of possibility, of being healthy, of choosing, of being aware. Okay, secondly, we're in nature, so we do grounding. We get out into trees, we hug trees, we get onto the grass, we literally get down to the ground, we listen to the birds, we connect with animals, with dogs and cats and birds and butterflies. We eat healthy. We share ASMRs of steaming soups to remind us that there is comfort to be found when you least expect it. You can come, you can reunite, you can realign through the visual sight. So I try to always keep that in mind. You can see there's times in the farm with the banana trees. So it's about choice of where you want to put your attention, of what you want to experience, what someone is giving. Because it's real. I'm giving it. It's here. It's tangible. The material things are uniting with the goal. The sling yoga, the clothing, the healthy drinks, the communication with the people that are creating, are collaborating, that are doing the work to lift and raise the frequency, so that when we go out into the chaotic world and someone's given their face, or not responding correctly, or giving us the wrong answers, or telling us it's only going to be an hour and it turns out to be 3 hours, and you're like, but if it was the other way around, we would be getting charged. So, and then instead of reacting that way, we've done the work, we breathe, right? We find a lesson for us in that day, in that experience, in that even nasty response. And we still are able to send a positive message, even if it's just internally, wishing this person well, hoping that they can find a place of alignment, a place of joy in their day, in their life. So that's what comes out of doing the work, of doing the yoga, the Pilates, the healthy eating, the thought, the breathing, slowing down the breath so that you slow down the mind. It's so that you're already a well-trained vessel. You're well-tuned when you get out into the world, when you go into a room filled with people you don't know, when you go any new space, you have become a frequency that will, like if you were an instrument and you were adding to the band, you're adding to the show as opposed to a disruption, trying to take over the show. That's the challenge. The me, we've been a little bit confused. So we're here to find that space between the worlds. The me, the you, the be, the what we see. Who is you? Who is me? I think it's every day Every day it's us, okay? So whatever role we choose to play, however we choose to put our face on to the world, you know, there's only one key, that it brings joy. At least for me, see? Oh, look, here goes the money. That was a sign. The money just went flying out. It's like we're going to be having money flying. All right? Because, yeah, everything else exists. The yin, the yang. Somebody else, they don't. They're like, nope. I needed gray. I needed black. I needed, you know, this way. But for me, it's about light. It's about becoming lighter. Like, just becoming lighter, you know, and every day is a new day to start again. It's just like, okay, here we go again. Here we go again, friend. What is a friend? I don't know anymore. I do know that it comes in moments. So when I have a friendly moment, that's forever. We hold a lot of tension in our hips. So I am releasing that tension. Choco, you want to release some tension too? Oh! Silly. Oh, my baby boy. Oh, I love you so much. So we did a really nice live stream. Didn't we, Choco? Today? We liked ourselves. We liked ourselves today. We did all our hip movement, right? Hips, 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 hips. Boom, 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 boom. Mm, 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 mm. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're gonna do the ballet. Remember I told you? We're gonna start to do literally the ballet moves. Ooh, it feels good to move our hips. So yeah, intuitive movement, but yet we're gonna have structure. How's that? Freestyle mixed with structure. Okay? Hip, 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 hip. So yeah, you know, you can, like, everybody thinks, oh, I gotta get ready, you gotta go to the gym, but really, you can start to do your workout just with simple things like this. Isometrics. Isometrics go a long way. Oh, it feels so good. Yeah. Our resting squat. You know we love the resting squat. So you gotta be aware. We're exploring. We're exploring. We're exploring our YouTube journey. We're exploring. Every live stream is going to be an exploration. Yeah, because we're going global. This is a global sanctuary, the digital sanctuary, the soul fit soldier, right? The alchemist soldier. Oh, that's good. Okay, we're getting some sweat. That's good. Get the toxins out. Sweating gets the toxins out. But I'm not trying to sweat too much because it also burns calories and all that. And I'm actually trying to gain weight. I need to be making more sweet potatoes, yams, beans, eggs, protein, right? I gotta get it together. I gotta eat like I'm training to gain weight. Need some meat on my bones. Whew. This has been the most frustrating part of the holistic healthy journey, because like it's not the best look for me. I look better with more weight on me, as most women do, like a little bit plumper, you know. So it's definitely the challenge. So preparation is key. Like, start to think, I want to be healthier. I would love to eat better. I want to learn about nutrition for my body. So not just about flavor. You know, we get deceived by flavor. Big time deception about flavor. Because actually, I have done a couple of vegan retreats. I did one that was a summer intensive, and that was my first introduction to vegan, and it was delicious. You know, this woman would make me these things that were just like cashew cream and her own homemade chocolate, and like, just, I don't know, she would always give me nuts. So she definitely introduced me so that I was intrigued and knew that it could be delicious, not like, oh my God, ugh, yuck. So then I did another vegan retreat recently, and the same thing. It's like there was nothing missing for me. My taste buds felt good, felt like they wanted to explore vegetables in a simpler way, and you know, gluten-free, this or that. Like, it just was a great experience. All right, so but one thing is doing it when other people are doing it for you, or doing their recipes, or using their seasonings, or they're accustomed, they've already implemented the system, the structure of, you know, what vegetables and what supplements and you know, the whole regimen, right, that works for the bodies. Oh wow, wait a minute. Oh, there was a gecko who got a hold of a butterfly. Oh my gosh. Oh, what is it? He's got it in his mouth. Is it a butterfly? Whatever it is, it's a moth. Oh my gosh. Oh, he dropped it. Maybe we brought it. He dropped the Is it a gecko? Bad gecko. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. He's sticking his tongue out. You guys, I couldn't move the camera to show you, but the gecko had caught, I don't know if it was a little butterfly or moth or something, but it was in its mouth, and it was like fluttering, and it was like the gecko was trying to run away with it and fluttering, and then we came down And that's what they say. They say that the experiment acts differently when being observed. So I started to observe, and then the butterfly escaped. So our eyes, you observing me observing you, it affects us. We act differently. The experiment changes. It's called the split eye experiment. We could say the same thing is a quantum experiment with myself, my channel, my YouTube experience, because it's all in the phone. So it's like if I shut off the phone or I put the phone down, then we're like, does the show exist? Am I a creator? Do I have people around the world? Do I have people at YouTube waiting for me? Do I have something on a huge platform? Am I? Well, it's all there in the box. So the only way I'll know if I pick up the little thing, this thing called the phone, and turn it on, right? Otherwise, if I don't do something, I don't know what exists, what can be, who's out there. Do we have a show? Will it go away? Do people go away if I put down the phone? Did all the work that I did already? It doesn't go away. It's there. It's there waiting to be found. That'd be really funny if I just kept working and I'm like, and then I just do that, and then one day, and then it's like, wait, your show is like globally well known, and like somebody is waiting for you. They want to pay you to perform, but you didn't pick up the phone. So kind of that's like the reason I went from off the grid, completely off of everything, no social media, to finally realizing, wait a minute, I am not stopping being me. I still love to dance. I still love fashion and fun and food. It's just all looking a little bit different. And now the way that I can show it, or the people who are going to want to see it, are also looking a little bit different. So let me just pick up that phone and get online and start to see what everybody's doing, right? And learn and grow and be part of this evolving world. Be part of the evolution like you always wanted to be. It just looks differently, and that is okay. That's the place where we have come to. We have gone through many fears. Yep, many fears, many doubts, many lacks of confidence, many trolls. You're like, wait, is that true? It's like, nah. Maybe there's a little bit of this or that. You can introspect, you can look at, you can examine. If you feel that there's some constructive criticism sincerely coming at you, then yeah, it's a challenge always. It's a challenge always. You know, you're like, when is somebody going to agree with me fully, 100%, follow me, be there, loyal, BFF, FF. It usually turns into FU at some point. Never, because that's the whole point. Then we're inquisitive. We want to be the one who thought of it. We're unique. We really truly are. So the way that we see things, the way that we perceive things, the way that we feel things is only one of a kind. Now we are similar kind. We are all sparks. Light, curly, straight, dark. We are sparks. Sparky. Oh man, some people are becoming too sparky. They're like, woof, woof, woof. It's me, Choco. I did a good job, huh? I'm right here. Woof, woof, woof. He went running. Who's here? Woof. It's me. Come on, it's me. Come on. What are they called? What are they called? The people now that want to be animals, express their animal nature. Choco, it's me. I told you. Look, it's me. What is that? That's a combo, cat dog. Oh. You're looking at me. He's looking at me. He is looking at me like I'm cuckoo, and I am. I really am. And I like it that way, I tell you that. Choco, come on in. It's me, buddy. It's me. Yeah, what's up? Animals. We got the cure for that, Choco. It's called kitty litter and kibbles and bits. You're like, you what? You don't know? You don't remember how to speak anymore? You're furry? You're gonna go to school and you're gonna lick yourself like a cat? You're like, I can't focus on the teacher. I've got to clean myself. Okay, well, lunchtime. Yeah. What? It's something huge. It's something huge is going on. If humanity is... You see what I'm saying about communication? If humanity has gotten to the point where they don't want to speak, but they want to make sounds like animals and move like animals, some people might say, oh, it's crazy. Oh, they're crazy. Well, who brought them to that? How did they get there? What was lacking in the home, in the school, in the parenting that would make someone, like, why? Think about it. What would make you want to act like an animal? You don't want to communicate with anybody. You're like, these people have gone ballistic. They are doing animalistic things left and right, pretending and acting like they're grown and they're educated and they're well dressed. So they're like, let's regress. Maybe we could how can we be of assistance? How can we be of value? Okay, this is where I have come to. Like, what is the value? What is the value? Really? There's so much value in stuff. There's demasiado stuff. There's an over excessive amount of stuff. We don't have to be worried or afraid that we're not going to have stuff. We need more than stuff now. That's the thing. That's why the value that I try to bring is just in being, in showing you that I'm able to keep coming back, to keep pursuing my dream. To even when I don't know what I'm doing, I did it once, I forgot how to do it. There's new tools. You got your phone is upgraded, but you can't figure out. You know, they got, oh man, this is like, there's something real going on about getting our attention, about keeping us toggling and storing and moving and needing more space in the cloud. I don't know what somebody did, but somebody was supposed to help me out, and I don't know what they did to my pictures, so I don't know where they are, but I do have some memories of some beautiful, pictures. My cat. Is this cloud? Is this what they're gonna show us? Like after we go from this world? Is that what we're gonna do? Is that what's happening? It's like this is your life. You're like, wow, I didn't know that I had so much stuff in the cloud. Oh, ooh, I didn't remember that. And you're like, what is this with all our lives in the cloud? So basically what I do, I don't buy any space in the cloud. I don't think I just started recently deleting some emails. So I had like, I don't know how many thousands of emails, but it worked out in my favor because it seems now that you're supposed to have a huge, huge, huge email list, right? So because I didn't do what I was supposed to do, which was delete on a regular, so now I have an email list. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it or not. Maybe I'll sell it. They're like, here is my 5,000 person email list. And they're all interested in yoga, dance, and beauty. Because that's all I ever did and all I ever wrote about was like, oh, the joy, the pleasure, the blessings. That's a wrong word. Of choice, of health, of dancing, of being and because it's like that's all I've ever said. So, they're all on track. Chipko, will you help me to clarify my email list so that maybe I can let them know to come and check out my channel and to that my merchandise is coming soon? Would that be the right thing to do? As you can see, I enjoy my own company. I make myself laugh. I make myself cry. I push myself. I challenge myself. That's what I do. I challenge myself to be the best me today, not based on anything. Not, I just want to be better in terms of strength, in terms of flexibility, in terms of my productivity, my ability to produce, to film, to create, but in a time and cost efficient way, right? Where, as Aaron Activated told us today, sometimes we don't have to put so much effort, especially when it's being given. So that's why today I just sort of did it. I did it for me. Just to remind myself. Right, Choco? Come on. You did it already. You know you can do it. What's going on here? Woo! Oh, all right. All right. Okay. So yeah, we had a good conversation with ourselves today, Choco, didn't we? One of these days. Okay, Mate, a few more mates before we go. Oh, brother. That's the problem. What is the solution? Choco. Okay, yeah, we've been going for a while. We're gonna stop now. We're gonna get going. Ah, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. No. That was part of the experiment. Nope. I'm taking Aaron's advice. Aaron Activated is actually a true cinematographer, cinema man, more than cinematography. Full on in the industry, producing, making, learning, growing, the talk, walking the walk. So I took his advice today. That was the side. It's like I took his advice. You're lucky. I was just gonna massage my head. Because craniosacral massage is importante. Next time. That's what I'll do. Just massage the scalp. Craniosacral massage to help you release stress, tension, and to help your hair grow. This hair is growing. It is. It's really growing. Oh, I'm making a mess here. It's growing. And we got some things coming. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. My love. Coming for you. Coming for you. The hair care. Hair care. Oh. Hair care is coming soon to a little boutique near you. Hair care, hair tips, recipes, surprises for you, for me, for her, for him. You will see. It's all coming. Because I've been working behind the scenes. I have been working behind the scenes. That's why you haven't seen me. People are like, oh, you're back. It's been a while. Yeah, it's a couple of months. I've been sort of off the chicky track. Because I got onto another track. In the real dimension. Not in the virtual reality. In this reality. Do you see what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm back. And it took me a while because I got a new camera and I wasn't sure and it was blurry and it was like, so I think it's finally better. Like, I think it's probably the first, I'm going to check this live, but so far looked like we made it. Because we have been having camera testing. You can see the last two lives, camera testing. It was all about camera testing, really. Come on, Choco. Come over here. Did you talk? Did you answer anybody? Did you look at what they said? Did they have anything good to say? Did we miss something importante?
Are they our friends? Are they liking and subscribing? Do they love nature and animals? Are they positive people? Are they taking our energy? Are we giving them energy? I don't know. Does it even matter? Real human communication, a real human person of value. Yeah, that's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the move. Like, man, please, please, you speak to a real human being. Like, and then they say yes. And then you realize, oh no, that's a clone. That's AI. Well, I'm trying to stick around for you folks. That's like really, really loud. What the heck? It's louder than ever. It's longer than ever. It's just like, what is this? That one kind of got me scared. That one was like long, Choco, right? Like a warning. What's going on? Okay, wait. I don't know if I've ever heard it so loud, like a warning. You know, they test the warning for any kind of natural disaster. Well, I didn't get any alerts on my phone, so we're good. It's just like a fire drill. Oh, shoots, man. Oh, man, that was a loud one. Fire drill. Warning, alert, alert. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up. Choco, no. This is a challenge. I never did the whole selfie thing, you know, guys? Really, I didn't. So it's like, you know, women had many times to do their selfies and find their good angle. I remember my friend, she's like with her hand and, you know. But I just didn't want to. Didn't want to because, you know why. Look what it's ended up being now. Now you get private parts pics. It wasn't enough, the face. You're like, took every angle. You're like, took every angle. You're like, look at me this angle. Look at me. Look at how my eyes look when I look at you like this. And look at my face when it's in this way. And when I go this way. And I go that way. And I look this way. And I have my selfie this way. And then it was like everybody was so bored. They already got it. They already saw you. They said, here's another angle. Whoa. Check out that angle. That's like, what is that? We know what that is. It has a whole nother name. It's like, what the frig, dudes? Ladies, then you want to know why nobody's getting together. You got nothing to lose. They got no more mystery. They got no more mystery. It's all history. His story is what it is. what he did with you, when he did it, which picture you sent him. He showed all his friends. They said, oh, I'm going to get some of that too. And then you wonder why nobody wants to be with you. So this all started from what? One little selfie? It's like one little toke. There you go. You're there. You went down the wrong road. The next thing you know, you're shooting it up. It's like, I know there was a saying. Is that a saying? Are those things in the Bible, are they sayings? Is that a saying? Vanity, insanity? Is it vanity? I guess that's what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? Oh, God. And guess what? With all those amazing selfies, with all those views of ourself and all our recognizing our beauty in different angles, has anybody really found self-love? Like overall, is that what our society is displaying now? I thought it could be a good thing. I thought if people could see themselves and recognize that we have everything in us, the good, the ugly, the beauty, different days, different angles, different cameras, different makeup, different, what's it called it, those screen things. And I got fooled too for a while. I was like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. I just want to be, just want to be like a kid. I want to have that little cat makeup on and just be so shiny and glassy face like a glass doll. Like, what is all that about though? I don't get it. Yes, we must acknowledge. Yes, we must be creative. Yes, self-love, but the vanity part got confused. Like it didn't bring the self-love like it could have. It's just like the AI. People, instead of recognizing that AI was developed after us, that this is showing us our intelligence, this is showing us how we can change and level up and use our language in a way, people are getting afraid of it. And so the tools, it's not the tools' fault, it's the people, what we do with the tools. So this channel is a tool for me. So at first, like most, I was afraid of the tool. I didn't understand the tool, But little by little, estoy comprehending, comprendo, and I'm appreciating this opportunity greatly because it's not like any before, and it's not going to happen again. This opportunity that we have to be producers, creators, directors, cinematographers, just reality show host, TV host of a variety show, of a health, wellness, pretty awesome. So, okay, yeah, taking me a little bit to get the full clarity, the full spectrum of the scheduling and of the learning and the studio basics. Got to get a laptop basics. Can't be just working off a phone. First of all, what did I do? What did I do to my eyes? You guys, before this whole venture, I didn't have the squinty little lines. But you start using the phone like everybody else and everything and all the days and the lighting and all that. So, yeah, the laptop is like mandatory, necessary. Also, I cannot really move as forward as I would like because there's only certain things that I can do on the phone, but the laptop gives you many more options. So I got to get the laptop. I got to get my creator studio because this is what I want to do. I want to be able to see you and talk to you, but it's like, come on, I got to get down here, the little tiny squinties and then, whatever's, trolleys and this and that. So if I get a monitor, It's like right there, nice and clear. Nope, that question. Yeah, nope, yep, yep. That's it. You know, it's like less of my energy, more productive. Microphone with a furry because I like to be outside a lot, right? So I need a monitor. I need ring light. I need neon lights. Gotta have those. Looks so cool. Different microphones. So maybe the DJI for an interview, right? So yeah, I got things to work on. So I appreciate you joining me for this journey, and along the way, let's get flexible. Let's stay flexible, right? Why? Fit, fit. Anything goes down, these crazy people, you know, you gotta be able to move around, you gotta be able to run, you gotta be able to duck, you gotta be able to stay alive. That's the name of the game. Yo, you know, when you got the subway, when you got them saying to you, stay alive. You know, when you get signs around say, stay alive, stay alive. So I'm going live to show that I am staying alive and I'm doing the right thing to help you stay alive too. So I try not to think negatively about you. I try not to look at you with any stink eye. I try not to judge you for where you are, where you're at, for what age, what color, what size. I try to listen and learn. I try to be aware. I try, and I don't just try, I do it. See, trying is an old word. Trying is I do it. And it's not that I don't know other. I could be resentful. I could be all kinds of things besides open-minded and not taking it personally, realizing that maybe your tone. Choco, okay, listen. Who are you barking at? I think he's barking at the cat. Anyway, yeah, the choice is ours every day, every day, every day. It's an everyday thing. Yeah. Okay, so I'm glad I came. I'm glad I'm back. I'm thinking that the camera is looking good. I'm thinking that our testing period and pushing different buttons has worked out. We do have to get to the beach though, and we have to get good reception, all right? So I don't know where that Mr. Musk is and his Starlink, but yeah, we're gonna get it on. So if you really have anything to say, if you really have anything, whether it's constructive criticism, if you just want to say hello, if you like anything that you heard, if you have questions or doubts, you can write me a comment. You are so welcome to go to my community post. It's open to the public, my community post. So that's like free advertising. It's like complimentary advertising. Yeah, you can put stuff there that you want me to see. Maybe if you're a creator, if you're a designer, if you would like to see me get cleaned up and represent your workout wear, I'm here. I've done that before. I've done it many times. So yeah, I can get it together. I can clean up. I can act professional. I can, I don't have to be all eccentric. You give me the guidelines. You give me your deal, and we'll get it on. Okay? And we improv. Staying strong, staying flexible, breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 8. So if you find yourself in a nervous state, if you find your mind racing, slow the mind. You slow the breath, you slow the mind. Okay? Inhale for 4, hold for 4, and release for 8. Inhale. Thank you so much. I'll be back. Like and subscribe.